a swap. Oh no, but a swap followed by a light
Dead
bulb.
here. 4-man mosh pit followed by Entomb. Oh no!
Oh, a huge light bomb coming in on the Genji, and that's a 5-man light bomb. They're gonna follow up, and they're gonna get 1, 2, 3 kills.
And it's gonna be everybody dying. Oh my God! When does this happen? Everybody's dead.
Welcome in, everybody. Hope y'all doing great tonight. We got a double header, back-to-back matches coming in tonight. NGS is busy on a Monday. But tonight, we're going to start you out with a matchup from Division D East. It's going to be FF and the Pancakes, and wait till 10. Catch up on the bands real quick. FF and the Pancakes picked heads being the home team. They did not win. Wait till 10 actually won and took map pick. The bands were Battlefield of Eternity, and I'm going to update these. You'll see that in just a second. Sky Temple. Where that is. Braxis. I feel like Braxis gets banned out every game. And Alterac Pass. I'll update those real quick. I think map 1 we're going to Tomb of the Spider Queen. That map was picked by Wait Till 10, so FF and the Pancakes will get the first pick. Yo, I believe I played against you twice yesterday in Stormly. Nice. I hope I won. Caster is ready. And we're going to get ready for our first map of the night. Battlefield, no, I'm sorry. Tomb of the Spider Queen. For those of you new to the stream, my name is Last Malkier, NGS Caster, Boom, Pen Says So, and Player. I'm actually in the same division as these two teams, which is pretty cool. Get to do some free scouting. Also do some casting. They were the earliest game of the night. I believe I got my ass kicked twice. Well, I was 5-stacking with my NGS team. So, yeah. Sorry about that. Hopefully they were at least fun games. We'll get ready for our first draft. FF and the Pancakes will get the first ban, and they will get the first pick. Let me let a few people know. As we see the Anduin and the Orphea banned out with our first two bans. Again, welcome in everybody. Welcome in. We are in map 1, doing our first draft. And Tiny Dragon gets banned out. Along with Lucio. So a healer freeze out. Let's see if we get an early healer pick. Joanna's going to get through and get picked up initially. Generally, when you see the healers starting to get frozen out, you see them get picked early. So let's see if maybe we see a Stukov getting picked up. Perhaps a Rhaegar. And there's our first pick of a healer, being Rhaegar. Followed up by the Mop Man. Clean up on aisle, whatever aisle J-Mac's on, right? So I got a new arm for my microphone. And Only thing I don't like about it is it makes it inconvenient to grab my beer. Everything else is pretty cool. As we see the Nazebo and Old Man Deckard Cain coming in. Let's do this. We're gonna actually change this. I hate when the cursor captures on. It bothers me. There we go. And with our next round of bands, Vala, and let's change this playlist. Yeah. All right. Let's see what our next band is. Man, we're taking it to the last second, huh? Diablo. Diablo really solid. So, we got the Leo for the Entomb engaged, followed by Rhaegar. I'm trying to see what could be the setup for FF and the Pancakes.
From order.
Okay, so we see a follow-up for the Entomb with the Tassadar. And a Zagara. Interesting. A lot of good clear for the side of Wait Till 10. Deckard, meh. The Zebo, efficient. Not the best, not the worst. Joe, pretty solid. Pretty solid on this map. And they get the Phoenix and the Maev. Alright. So, perhaps a Maev. Surely Phoenix and Maev both aren't playing in the 4-man. Although that is an option to put Nazebo in the off lane. Let him get his stacks. But generally you want Nazebo moving between 2 lanes. So I could see if they do a traditional rotation, Nazebo needs to be in the 4-man, I think. So I would think maybe Phoenix in the off lane. And we see Garrosh getting picked up at the last. So Garrosh is not super great against anybody but Nazebo and Deckard. Deckard's never going to be in his range, or should never. And even Nazebo has an ice block, but Joe's got an unstoppable. Phoenix can teleport out of there, and Maev. Interesting. So I'm not sure about the Garrosh. Maybe that was just the idea from day one, but we'll see how it works. Garrosh is a strong tank. I just don't see him working flawlessly into this comp as designed. But let's see. Alrighty. Here we go. Map 1 of our best of 3 Division D East NGS matchup. Whoa, no. Oh, I love watching a little Maev play. Yeah, Maev is fun when you watch somebody who's really good. The shitty part is when you have a Maev on your team that you feel like never does anything. Oh, not what I wanted to do.
Are you
Yes?
ready
Yeah, it's
for
S
the
for the
terrible
scoreboard.
battle
Alright, E.
ahead?
Alrighty. On the left side, we have FF and the Pancakes. We have X on the Deckard, Mr. G on the Phoenix, Stampy on the, who's that, Maev, Mr. SIW on the Joe, and Courtney on the Nazebo. For the side of Wait Till 10, we have Hannibal on the Tassadar, Iceman on the Garrosh, J-Mac on the Leo, Tantrum on the Zagara, and Azriela on the Rhaegar. Here we go, game 1. We'll take a look at those talents as they're selected. I once played against a Murky when Octograb and a Phoenix who went laser and they timed it perfectly together. Yeah, that is a pretty well-known combination. Phoenix with the cross-map ability can be nice, set up by the right heroes. Got some early game Maev going in. Let's go Wait Till 10. Alright, please shout out who you're here to support tonight. Really interested. We love to tell the teams afterwards, hey, you had, Maev is in trouble. Stun is hit. She had already used her flip out of harm's way, and unfortunately it was not up. Mr. So is still, yeah, okay, able to walk out of there. And we will have the Phoenix in the off lane. That makes the most sense for sure. Uh-oh, and the Nazebo gets tossed. The Tassadar wall, unfortunately, trapping his own... Oh, I'm sorry. Never mind. Yeah, he did. They did get him. I thought Mr. IceW wasn't going to be able to get there. So the Tassadar wall being placed perfectly by Hannibal. And Garrosh is making me eat my words right now. He said, this guy doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about. I'm just going to throw anyone I can, and we're going to kill them because they're going to time their escapes poorly. So, we do see wait till 10. Go ahead and shift over to their bruiser camp. Bruiser camp not yet started for FF. And slight XP, giving a talent advantage over to the side of wait till 10. And looks like we're going to send 3 down so the 4-man can work on the siege camp. The 5-man for wait till 10, though, has a free bruiser camp push right here. While, yeah, this is not the trade you want. This is just not the trade you want right here. Look at this free wave, bruiser camp, push mid with a Cigar and a Tassadar. Joe's just going to run in here and do nothing. Distract them for 1 second. Stampy trying to get a pull. And they lost the entire wall for this camp that's going to basically do nothing with the Leo in lane. Stampy gets caught, it's going to be able to escape. Wall comes in, Unstoppable has to be popped back there to walk away. So I think FF and the Pancakes will go back and watch that and say, probably not the best trade for us. Generally, you want to sneak 1 hero down. Preferably taking this pathing right here to take it while the offlaners are matched up, or have the offlaner support down so the team doesn't have time to react. You do see Bruiser Camp now being started for FF and the Pancakes, but we will have our first turn in very shortly by wait till 10. They now have the requisite 5 gems they need. And Bruiser Camp's going to push middle. Let's see if wait till 10 gathers to clear that. Gar probably is not going to get caught out on the rotation here. Garrosh is here to help. Joe getting tossed. See the mid lane getting cleared out by Leo and Rhaegar. Level 7s are in for the side of wait till 10. Do you see the full Q build Tassadar? That's going to work nicely with the Leoric Entomb, assuming Leo goes Entomb. I don't know why he wouldn't. Spider build on the Nazebo. Stampy going to escape once again. Pretty normal Leo build, Garrosh build, assuming he's going to go Decimate, but we shall see. Stampy's getting chunked here, able to pull 2 in, but no follow-up damage there. We'll have our first Webweaver phase. Looks like we will have the 2 4-mans focusing mid lane. Uh-oh, Joe's in trouble. That Unstoppable is not going to help her with the Tassadar wall standing there between her and her friends. But able to walk away. Going back in now. If she gets tossed again, she could be in trouble. She doesn't have that Unstoppable just yet. So a good job by FF and the Pancakes defending mid. Got to rotate top now. Still have a 50% health for it. They need to try to keep this one above 50% as well, and I think they will do so. Phoenix doing a good job holding his lane against the Leo. It's a good matchup for FF. The Leo, the Phoenix into the Leo. I'm interested to see how they incorporate their engage with the Phoenix being down there. If they're going to go with the Planet Destroyer cross map snipes, it can sometimes be a lot of fun to watch. Mr. G hold on to 27 gems down here. 87 right now for FF. They could be going with the old wait till 10, get the first 2 turn-ins, and then we go for the next 2 turn-ins. Risky proposition, but it is a... No, they're turning in. They just can't get to the turn-ins because J-Max holding bot and the 4-man's rotating mid-top and keeping a good eye on these turn-ins. Mr. G's gonna need to sneak those turn-ins behind Leo at some point. Ten's now in for both teams. And let's look at our talents. You see Maev going with the cage, stay a while and listen, planet cracker. So yeah, we will see that somehow used. Blessed shield and gargantum. I'm assuming they're going to go with the planet destroyer into the cage somehow. But we'll see. We also see no decimate. We see the warlord's challenge. Black hole, and here comes the combination. Cage is out though, and there's the planet destroyer. Cross map shots. Gonna get 3 for 1. Sacrificing Joe to set up the Warden's Cage planet destroyer. Timed perfectly. Impressive by FF and the Pancakes. That takes good communication, setup, and execution. And let's hope they can get some value here. Little behind on structures. They will have another turn in, I believe, right off the back of this one. So that was fun. We also see the Entomb, the Devouring Maw, and Ancestral for the side of Wait Till 10. Get those out of the way for a second. We can watch full fight. Stampy getting the pull on Tantrum, but the rest of the team's here. Maw does miss, but yeah, the 4-man's here to help out, and Tantrum's going to be all right. Yeah, 73 gems. They need to try to get an immediate turn in here, but the Iceman's coming down. Ult's not back up yet. Let's see. They're looking for a kill in the garage, but the rest of the team's coming in. Taunt is used to escape. Stay a while and listen for the setup. Iceman's going to toss Tantrum, but Iceman! Barely. The Ancestrals are able to save him. Decker's now frontlining. Going to have to walk away. Hitting him with the Dorito and the Gargantum's wailing on Iceman. But miraculously, no kills, although every ult was used except for Blessed Shield. Turn in for FF and the Pancakes comes in. So the back-to-back turn-ins, they need to get some structures here because they're going to be gemless after this one. Joe gets thrown, but just walks right out of harm's way. So he made me eat my words early, but we haven't seen a clean pick here lately because of all of the escape abilities. 5-man's going to focus bot. Let's see if Leo's going to try to get an Entomb here under tower. Going to focus the Web Weaver. Don't want to take that damage. Going to have to spread out a little bit. J-Mac is low. Going to get juiced back up. They do have Tassadar coming in from behind, and yeah, he's going to rotate safely. I thought maybe he was going to go for a risky black hole in on the back line. Leo's looking for someone. Let's see if they go for the Deckard Cain. They do on the back of them all, but a cage followed up by Planet Destroyer is going to get 2 kills on the counter engage. Executing that once again very well. That's just fun to watch, right? Don't you love watching those fun little wombos? We do see the mid lane getting pressured now. Joe is going to go back and clear it up while the 4-man laughs at Leo and runs away. They do land the bottom fort and the top fort with that Web Weaver phase. Now they have 48 gems, so not quite enough to get another turn in. Not sure what that was. I would clear them all. Okay, they just overlapped about 3 different talents to do it. And there is, yeah, just enough gems to turn in for Wait Till 10. Let's see if FF and the Pancakes is able to delay that turn in. For those of you who are not following, please please smash that follow button before you head out tonight. It will enter you for a giveaway that we are doing at 400 followers, which will be a Heroes of the Storm themed giveaway. Exclamation mark giveaway for more information on that. But make sure you enter by becoming a follower of the channel. We would appreciate the support, as would these teams. Bruiser camp pushed out for FF and the Pancakes, but a Web Weaver phase will come in for Wait Till 10. Take a look at those talents. J-Mac taking the bush away from Stampy. Looking for someone to go in on. But Joe might be the one. And the cage comes out. Great 3-man pull. Getting a double kill there. And man, Maev is just setting up this Phoenix so well. Take a look at the talents here. I mean the stats here so far. Do see Zagara and Nazebo leading each team respectively on hero damage. Nazebo also leading on siege, with Tassadar leading on siege for wait till 10. Take a look at some of these other cool stats, courtesy of Ally. Iceman a little overextended. He pops his unstoppable a little too early. Does use taunt, but I think he's still going to fall to the Phoenix. And Maev will actually finish him off. Take a look back at those talents as we saw those 16s come in. And 16s are about to come in for wait till 10. But hey, since 10s, FF and the Pancakes have really been turning it on. Getting a turn in now. They will have enough gems to force another Web Weaver phase. And they need to play aggressive. They have level 16s. Garrosh is down. They should run at them. They're going to hang out in the middle of the lane. I know you don't have your Wombo up, but you can still get a pick pretty easily. Take a look at stacks real quick. And here comes our healthy Web Weaver middle. Leo will wail on the one bot lane. Will not get much value. And top lane is actually pushed back in favor of wait till 10. Joe getting tossed into the back line. Does a good job of avoiding hitting anyone to not aggro the tower. Just says, I'm going to walk out of here with my unstoppable. They will get mid fort. And a little bit of damage on the wall. Rotate now to support this top Web Weaver. Leo already cleared out bot. We actually got a fight developing. It looks like Iceman perhaps tossed Courtney, but this is going to be a 3 or 4 man in favor of... No, actually Iceman's going to get the Ancestral. I thought that they would get 3 kills there. Looks like Iceman tossed Nazebo. Nazebo used his stasis, and the team collapsed on the Nazebo, setting up the Cage and Planet Destroyer combination that FF and the Pancakes have been executing so well. Hannibal has to be careful here. Does get Blessed Shield. Don't like that step up at all, but the damage isn't following. Joe's like, hey guys, that was a free staggered kill right there. What are we doing? So perhaps a little bit of miscommunication. Really, that kill would have set them up for a free boss take. Now, there is a chance we see wait till 10 try to contest. Perhaps not, though, with J-Mac down bot lane. They're going to push lanes out, try to get this Bruiser out. But, noticeably, there is no keep top. So this boss push could be a core call for FF and the Pancakes. They will not have 20s yet. But, if they follow this boss in, get a... and I don't think they're going to. I think they're going to go push lanes. Now that the lanes have been neutraled back out here by this Bruiser and Leo. Turn in gems. I guess they're just going to say, alright, you guys can free clear boss. We will go focus elsewhere. Man, as close as they are to 20, I guess they're just scared to take a sub-20 fight. You know, this boss is going to get... I don't even know if it'll get the shield. Honestly. Yeah, it's going to be taken... basically free clear. Does get the lane pressured in, which is good, and takes it off the map, and that might have been the idea FF and the Pancakes was going for. That way they could gather up enough gems and push their lanes out. But man, nobody down here responding to Leo for a long time. Did hurt them. Lost a lot of soak there that they would already be at 20. As that lane pushed all the way in. And now they have 20s. They're up 2 levels. We'll take a look at those talents as they come in. See Vile, Infection, Indestructible, the Beam upgrade, and Huntress, and Respect to the Elderly. But with that level 20 advantage, they're going to go take their Bruiser camp. So let's see if FF gets that bruiser camp out and then plays a little bit more aggressive. Yeah, I mean, this is what you have to do when you're wait till 10. They don't know where they're at. Now they're like, all right, well, they're just in the middle of the lane. Actually, we can just hang back, let them turn in. We will clear, probably lose our keeps, but we won't have to take a down level 20 fight, which is what they want to avoid this late in the game. And there's our final 5 gems turned in for FF and the Pancakes. And they're going to try to use a bruiser camp and all their lanes being pressed in to open up some kill opportunities and go core. I love you. Thank you, BitBot Simulator. I love you too. You're so sweet. And level 19s for wait till 10. So just really needing that one level of experience. We'll get it passively at some point. Let's hope they don't get picked off beforehand. This is probably the game decider right here. J-Mac welling on the spider from the south side. And yeah, I mean, FF and the Pancakes are just not going in yet. They're looking for an opportunity. Leo's not the one. Webweaver topside has reached core. But they're just, I don't really understand what FF is doing. They're giving wait till 10 an opportunity to get 20s and then run at them with the Leo, Silence, and Tomb. Okay, so Joe's going in saying, hey guys, they're about to get 20. But nothing being quite set up. And we're about to see level 20s right now for wait till 10. And here's those 20s. Let's see. Wait till 10. Yeah, I thought they might have tried to go for the Joanna there. And instead the Tassadar wall sets up the 2-man, they do get a silence on my Ev. And staying while it listens is going to be used, but they're going to run them down like the dogs they are. Just kidding. They're all good people. Oh, the Ancestor having to be used. Planet Destroyer is trying to get a pick. It actually gets a pick on Iceman. He walks right into it, trying to eagerly grab a kill. And the 4-man very low for wait till 10, having to back up. But notice, they got not 1% of damage. Wait till 10 winning that portion of the game, in my opinion. And just really, FF and the Pancakes needed to find an opportunity to use that 20 advantage. They were 20 to 17, I believe. Maybe early 18, maybe not quite 17, not late 17. But 20 to 18 and never picked a fight until level 20s came in for wait till 10. Boss is back up in 20 seconds. It looks like FF and the Pancakes is either going to bait it or try to, yeah, they're going to bait it here. Now, they still a light speed ahead in structures. You know, passively they can just win the game. And as you see, core defense has to come out. This is when you would like to see FF and the Pancakes go for the boss take, and that's exactly what they're going to do, knowing that wait till 10 has to stay back. I mean, even, honestly, if you force this fight and you stall it long enough, they should just force a fight. Force them to chase them. Because your lanes will passively go keep. Yeah, and here comes the fight. Let's see what happens. Stampy trying to dive in, but gets stunned and absolutely obliterated. Is able to set up, and Iceman's in trouble. Let's see, they do get the counter kill on the Garrosh, and they're looking for Boar, but a Maw comes in and probably just saved Tantrum. And the Ancestrals are used. Everybody but Tantrum back up to full health. But again, it's a 4v4, and Leo's the difference maker here. 106 gems right now for wait till 10, however, and Entomb's back up in 18 seconds. Let's see if Leo's able to change the game here. He's just going to walk away, actually, because, once again, lanes are pushed in, getting value here. Look at these Katas hitting for like 7 damage every throw. And now FF and the Pancakes is going to try to take boss again. and I think wait till 10 is gonna let them. Alright, so they have boss, a level 22 boss. I think you just go core. But looks like wait till 10 is gonna get a turn in, which will help stall out top lane. Again, the lane's pushed all the way in. So this is a stall turn. And wait till 10 needs to get some kills here. Yeah, that's what they're going for. They're wrapping around saying, okay guys, we've got to go kill them. And here they go. 2-man Entomb followed up. But the cage comes out along with Planet Destroyer. Planet Destroyer actually gets canceled out. Stampy's in trouble. Huge 2-man maw. But the Ancestrals don't pop yet. I don't know if he had it. He just now has it up actually. So not able to save Tassadar. Having to turn and go protect the core. But I think this is going to be GG in favor of FF and the Pancakes. Core at 10%. And not able to quite get the early pick that they needed to turn that fight and successfully defend against the boss. GG's all around. We will take a look at the game summary real quick. For map number 2. Turn our music up a little bit, because I know you guys don't just want to hear me. Again, if you're new to the stream, make sure you smash that follow button and enter for a giveaway once we hit 400 followers. Looks like for our next map, we're going to be going to Garden of Terror. You might wonder why. I know y'all love this singing. Isn't it great? Oh, man. Oh, and a reminder, if you have Twitch Prime, make sure you use your Twitch Prime this month. Do not let Mr. Bezos keep his bucks. You don't have to use them on this channel, but use them on a channel. If not, you are not getting the most of your money. Like to say to you. And hey, I like this. Our teams are ready to freaking go. Amped up. The Garden of Terror. Our first ban being Lucio. Followed up by Anduin. So Constance on the ban. And we see the old man Deckard getting banned out. I believe that was who was that? XGY played Deckard last game. I believe that's right. Their captain. Let's see if yeah, constant bans. So 4 healers banned. And not even all meta healers, like Deckard. And we see J-Mac picking up the Joe. So Joe was played by FF in game 1. I think it was a valuable asset to their draft. And Mr. G says, okay, you're going to steal our Joe, I'm going to steal your Rhaegar. And we see Courtney pick up the Orphea. And Morales and Jaina are going to get picked up by Wait Till 10. So Joanna and Jaina pair up pretty well, allowing Joanna to set up very nicely for those blizzards and cones by Jaina. Or, if you want to get real spicy, a little Q-build Jaina. Sets you up for the double hit every time. A little more skill shot intensive there. And our next bans are going to be Zagara. Yeah, I thought that was a good Zagara played in game 1. Can be annoying on such a big map, and no great macro pressure draft right now from FF. I think that's smart. Wait till 10 banning out the Maiev. The Maiev was the clear setup. Stampy played that well. And we're going to see an Abathur here. Abathur Stitches can be a good combination. Of course, she's probably going to hat... Abathur's probably going to hat the Orphea at this point. But going to give them a lot of macro there with the Abathur draft. Especially mid to late game. But let's see if Wait Till 10 says, alright, well, we'll just win every team fight and every objective. Can make Abathur's life very hard. Okay, they're going to take a counter with the Ragnaros and then give a Greymane pickup. So that limited, yeah. I mean, Greymane is very blow up, but I wouldn't say that Rhaegar and Abathur are just like going to be OP heals into the damage that a Jaina and a stemmed Greymane are going to be able to do. Of course, could see Morales take the other for a global advantage. Boss invades, perhaps. Take advantage of the 5v4 for a second. Stampy's going to take the Illidan. Okay, so first time I've actually seen this in an NGS match. We're going to get a little bit of a Illidan hatted cheese by Stampy and XYXGY. You know, you see this work in Storm League more often than it should because teams either don't draft a point and stun or enough CC for the Illidan, and it's able to work mostly in the like bronze to silver range. But let's see how it works in this Division D East matchup. You know, no real point and click CC for Wait Till 10. Blessed Shield will be once it's up, but Ragnaros offers none. Jaina offers minimum. Morales offers none.
The battle begins shortly.
Get this back up. Scoreboard. And make sure that it updates that FF and the Pancakes are winning this match 1-0. All right, FF and the Pancakes on the left side. We got Stampy on the Illidan XY playing the Abathur. Mr. G on the Rhaegar. Courtney playing the Orphea. Mr. playing the Stitches. For the side of Wait Till 10, we have Hannibal on the Ragnaros, J-Mac on the Joe, Iceman on the Greymane, Azriela on the Morales, and Tantrum on the Jaina. Here we go. Game 2 of this best-of-3 matchup. FF and the Pancakes, as you can see, are currently in the lead. Take a look at those talents. As we have our mid lane skirmish. See Ragnaros already working on bot lane soak. Illidan's gonna rotate down. Stitch is gonna rotate topside. So we do see a smash. Ragnaros. Viciousness. Blind upgrade. Let's see what's going on up here. Stitch is gonna go movement speed. And we will see a Q. A Q build, Jaina. Interesting. See how long it takes Ragnaros to finish his quest. Got Illidan working on camps over here. What we should expect to see out of him mostly for the first half of the game. Look at this. That's just annoying, Morales. Come on now. That's Troll City. Troll City. Greymane and Ragnaros working on the bottom siege camp. Illidan just now finishing up Bruiser camp. And his team will help him out by grabbing the neutral siege camp. It's interesting to see the order that the camps are being taken by the teams. They are setting it up for the siege split push, but all the camps being taken kind of in the opposite order that I would normally see them taken. So Hannibal will stick down here for a minute to clear up this bot lane. The seed is on his side, so let's see if Wait Till 10, FF and the Pancakes allows them to free take the first. Looks like they will, with Stitches just hanging out topside. Stitch is the off laner. Interesting. Stampy's gonna come up and help out. Ragnar is still working on this bot wave, being able to clean up that Bruiser. Iceman now on objective. And Morales and Joe are just kind of hanging out, trying to clear this mid lane out. Uh-oh. Did Greymane just die? He did. Greymane just died to the the seed defenders. We've all been there, but I'm sure his team's flaming him right now. Stampy and Mystery working on the top lane, though, with a Bruiser camp on their backs, pushing for free. Oh, man, that is unfortunate for the Greymane. That's one of those ping death timers right there. Take a look at talents as our level 7s are about to come in. Iceman's in trouble. He dives in to clear a minion wave, and the 4-man's waiting in the bushes for him. Again, ping death timers. That's at least what my toxic teams would do. And so now the seed will be on the side of FF, so we shall probably see Wait Till 10 just focus on split pushing the lanes. And that's what we'll see. We'll see Mr. G and Mr. Sue gather that seed. Well, actually, we're going to see a fight. Although Ragnaros is bot lane, they're going to at least maybe try to stall. Perhaps that's the idea. But Stampy diving on the back line and is wailing on them. Got the hat. Let's see if he continues the chase. He should go for Tantrum. Oh, but gets slowed, I believe. No, dive back in, and let's see if he gets the kill. Morales coming in timely to juice her back up. And Greymane is going to be able to kill the Illidan.
Courtney now in trouble.
does get the hat, but will get picked off. So 2 kills for none in favor of wait till 10. Now, they did not get the seed, but able to open up the lanes for a little bit of push. Ragnar is having a back top side. We'll see Jaina Morales work on this camp and go gather soak.
The anticipation is building.
Ragnar is needing about 6 more. Team's now working on camps. We'll see our neutral seed with a little lead experience in favor of FF and the Pancakes. And we'll clear this board so that you guys... Let's see if the teams are going to wait till 10. They might actually. And yeah, we'll see those come in very soon. Uh-oh, trying to get a quick pick before 10s are in. Let's wait till 10. Don't quite get it off, and 10's now in for FF. They're going to have to, yeah, you just run. So we see the hunt. We see Ultimate Evolution. Uh-oh, and there's the hunt. Goes in on Morales. Morales in trouble. We see Orphe using her ultimate as well, and they're going to get 2 kills with the ultimate advantage. Wait till 10 just not able to escape. We see Ultimate Evolution, Ancestral Gorge, and Eternal Feast. For the side of Wait till 10, we got Go for the Throat, Lava Wave, Blessed Shield, Stem Drone, and Water Elemental. And our second seed taken in favor of FF. After a great level 10 engage, they said, hey guys, let's not do what we did last game. Let's use our advantage. Trust me, I should not be lecturing or mentioning that as many times as my coach has had to tell my team that. Because we did the same thing all the time. Oh, we got an invade by the 2 assassins. But they're going to have to back out. Yeah, Jaina needs to be careful here. There's 3. You're 2. The rest of your team is taking Bruiser Camp topside. And so no one's going to stay to clean this Bruiser Camp. We'll get some good value bot. We'll take their Bruiser Camp topside. And now, if you're FF and the Pancakes, I just would stall. You've got an Abba-hatted Bruiser Camp bottom side. We'll see them engage mid. Gorge is in on Jaina, but 3-man stun comes out with the Blessed Shield. And Illidan's going to get picked off here. Lava Wave coming in. Let's see, that's going to get a little bit of damage. The Water Elemental's still working on the Stitches. Gets cleared. So we will see Wait till 10 win this objective, most likely. But, again, this Bruiser Camp's free pushing Abahat bot lane. They've got to send somebody down there. That sending of the Lava Wave mid to try to get a pick just cost them this whole wall and part of a fort. Jaina getting some blizzard damage here with the help of a Bruiser Camp pushed all the way in, but Gorge is back up in 20 seconds, so they need to be mindful of that. Stem Drone is out. Greymane's wailing on him, but taking a lot of damage. And the hunt comes in on Morales. Morales is going to get picked. The Blizzard's going to hit 2 or 3. Iceman's now in trouble as well. And Illidan will hunt him down too. Great team fight there by FF and the Pancakes. We do see Ragnaros clear up bot lane. He's going to put this siege camp out. And level 13 advantage is in for FF and the Pancakes. See Stitches at 22. Uh-oh, Hannibal's in trouble. They'll just be able to walk away. Jaina thought about responding here. And a good invade there.
It is time.
And it looks like our first curse phase is going to go over to FF and the Pancakes. Illidan will secure it. I'm sorry, not curse phase, garden, terror phase. You know what I mean. Same maps, basically. Or at least the same objective design. We're taking it. And Ragnaros is going to get picked here. Throws his wave, but I think he still gets gorged, right? Yeah, the gorge is coming in. And Stitches is going to put him in the corner. So trying to use the trait to clear, but unfortunately, if you get focused on the trait, you're gonna get caught up once you come out of it. Welcome in, Bake. Or Bakej. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. So 1 level lead. Mister in trouble though. The Blessed Shield's gonna come in, followed by the Water Elemental, and they will get a pick on the Stitches. So move speed not quite up as far as Stitches needed to escape. And a good counter kill there by Wait Till 10. We do see FF rotating to camps. Going to continue putting those camps out with the Abbot their pressure. Able to gather soak. And our 5-man is massing and looking to invade here. Illidan's just going to run away. But he's, yeah, I was going to say, no way he gets caught there. So able to invade, take the siege. Let's see what they do with it. Yeah, 5-man's now going to focus bot for it. They said, hey guys, we got to create an opportunity here. We can't just continue to passively let Abathur play his game. Take the wall down, and now we're going to back up. Joe's signaling, saying, hey guys, they're about to be level 16s. Joe's going to be hooked, but uses the unstoppable to avoid the gorge. You see a lot of soak being missed, and yeah, I mean, at this point, Wait Till 10's 5-man rotating everywhere. They've been 5-man rotating for like the last 2 minutes. Okay, yeah, Ragnaros is gonna stay around. No, he's gonna go with the team actually. And we see Bruiser Camp getting put out by FF. Wait Till 10 will also do theirs, but Fort falls because of it. Ragnaros completing his quest. We see those 16s in for FF. Wait Till 10 about to get theirs now. And this could be a objective win for Wait Till 10. Depending on what they elect to do. Gonna send the Lava Wave bot to open up the Freedom. At least for a little while, because Abathur's gonna have a hat. To fight for this objective. Again, FF and the Pancakes can just stall and get some value out of the Abathur. Great hook, and the Gorge comes in. Mister's going to be stunned by the Blessed Shield, but he's going to have time to get Morales right into Orpheus' face, and they will win with the first pick. But the counter, the Blizzard's massive, getting so much damage, and Iceman and Courtney are going head-to-head. They're going to get 2 kills in favor of FF, and there's another, and Illidan's looking for 4. Complete team wipe in favor of FF and the Pancakes. Red team dominated. I love when it says that. So 12-4 now. Wait Till 10. Getting absolutely owned in that fight. It's a good hook by Stitches to set up. I mean, that was a blind hook. He knew they were probably in that bush, but he didn't know who he was getting. Luckily lands the Morales. Gets the early pick, which changes the fight in favor of FF. We saw a really good counter engage there by Wait Till 10. Unfortunately, they just weren't able to get the kills. I thought Jaina was going to get a couple picks there. Very surprised they got no kills in that fight. But, only being the second seed, Wait Till 10 can let FF have this one. We're about to be playing the 20 games is the problem. And the same thing happened to Wait Till 10 in game 1. Level 20s were in for FF, and they were still level 18. Even with the Ragnaros, due to the kills and the Abathur pressure, struggling to soak and keep up in XP. And we will see there them give the last pre-20 garden phase. Looks like FF's gonna play it safe, get over here, get their level 20, and then let's see if they elect to use the pressure and advantage to go in. So Wait Till 10's really in a tough spot here. I think they're gonna just give the seed, it looks like, which will be a terror phase in favor of FF and the Pancakes. They will lose all their keeps here, but they might get 20s. I mean, this is the same predicament they were in last game. Down 2 levels. Objective win coming in. All their keeps being pressured. They do have a Ragnaros. It's going to help them clear a little bit. Jaina's got very good clear, as does Greymane. So, I mean, lanes were pushed out a little bit, so it's not terrible. If Stitches gets a hook and kill here, though, I think it's game. Need to open those walls up. Yeah. Iceman hiding behind the wall. We'll see Ragnaros focus top lane. Stitches is looking for a hook here. We'll be able to take down this Terror and Siege camp without the hook coming out, for the most part. Yeah, and here comes the engage. Illidan's going in, looking for someone. Stampy. Ooh, but man, Stitches is taking tower damage. He's not able to get a Gorge off. Let's see if he looks for one here. And uh-oh. Here comes Wait Till 10. 4-man stun. At this point, FF just needs to run and let their Garden Terrors pressure. Yeah, Wait Till 10. Unable to secure a kill there. Man, that is unfortunate. They really needed that. But able to defend. And they'll have 20s very soon. Stitches looking for a hook. Gets a minion. When those 20s come in, let's see if they decide to turn and run at them. So we see the double lava wave coming. See the water elemental upgrade. Viciousness. And the shield by Joanna. And yeah, here she goes. Going in on Courtney. Courtney just a little too forward, but it's going to get juiced up really quick. You see the stem coming in. But Ragnaros is stemmed, and he's like, what do you want me to do here? What do you want me to do? I can't catch him. Greymane's looking for as much damage as he can, but FF and the Pancakes is able to walk away. Oh, and Iceman's gets hooked. Let's see if the Gorge comes in. Yes, the Gorge right on the back of the hunt. The Blessed Shield is used, but I still think Greymane is in trouble. Does get the shield off. Azrael is in trouble. Greymane does get picked. Azrael is going to get picked as well, and they're going to look for more. Joe uses Unstoppable. Is trying to survive the Orphea pelting, but it's going to get picked off. Morales is next, followed up by Rag and Jaina. GG's. FF and the Pancakes. Gonna go core on this one. Full death timers. Great team fight. And a well-executed map. Or FF and the Pancakes. They're gonna 2-0 dominate. Core down to 40%. And game. Look at Stitches over here. Alright, don't go anywhere just yet. We will be doing a post-game. I'll hop in a lobby real quick. Alrighty. Let's see if we're going to be joined by XY once again.
Hello.
Hello, XYXGY.
How are you, sir?
I'm doing great. How are you after that win?
That's pretty good, man. That's pretty good. This is, you know, my day's turning around, it feels like.
That's awesome. Well, I'm glad. Yeah, I did say earlier that you're having a rough day. Sorry to hear that, but glad to see you guys come in and put on a great performance and get a 2-0 domination.
I know. That's awesome. That was a good day, man. So
So let's talk a little bit about these two maps.
Yeah.
Our first map was Tomb of the Spider Queen. And you guys had a wombo that was a lot of fun to watch set up and execute, being the Maev cage, using the Joanna to kind of cluster them to set up the cage, or the Maev, kind of back and forth on those two setups. But ultimately, cage Planet Destroyer. And it was almost perfect execution every time.
Yeah, sometimes you get lucky, but it worked.
It did.
It worked pretty well into their garage because we could just counter engage, right?
Yeah.
When they did that stuff. So that was pretty nice to have that as an option there.
Yeah,
once
we were
kind of
talking
got the hang
bit.
of doing it.
Yeah, we were talking a little bit about the garage pickup, because I mean, you guys had Joe, Maev, who both have their forms of escape. Phoenix as well, who can teleport himself out of danger. So the garage was kind of limited on targets, but it also did help the Maev setup eventually. So the Planet Destroyer, I mean, was just obliterating the enemy team. There was multiple 3-man cages grouping them into the Planet Destroyer, and that thing just melted through. So a lot of fun. Gotta ask though, just with the observer's eye, why didn't you guys take your 20-18 fight?
I don't specifically remember.
Okay.
I think we were just worried more about macro at that point in time, but
Gotcha.
that was over a game ago.
Yeah.
So
No,
my memory is pretty faulty. I think we would have been happy with one, but if I rewatched it, I could give you a better answer. But right now, I don't recall, man.
Well, the best part about these VODs is you can go back and learn from them. It felt like a long time you guys were waiting with a 20 advantage. And in game 2, you, again, got to 20 and 18, but you pressed the envelope a little bit. So just probably a learning point for all of us. Either way, winning 13-5. I think you guys were up at 3 levels at one point. So a very dominant performance, and love the blow-up comp. That was a lot of fun, and you can tell you guys have practiced that a lot.
Yeah, we've done that one a few times for sure. So like that one comes across pretty cleanly.
Well, and then we went to Garden of Terror, and we saw you guys bring in the Illidan Abathur cheese comp.
Yeah.
And it was a very decisive match.
Yeah, that felt pretty good. Like we were able to hold our own against Rag on macro, and the fights, several of them went just ridiculously well. I think we lost a couple up front where Illidan just had some bad engages or just missed a button. But it wasn't like the end of the world. Like those weren't critical fights that mattered a ton. It was just missed opportunities.
Yeah. Well, and the Orphea was very was allowed to use her high damage ability. She ultimately went 6-1, and she actually had 2,000 damage in that second game, and the next highest was Jaina, who had like 31. So she more than doubled their highest damage dealer.
Yeah, when they were going through, like Orphea gets banned against us every single game for that reason, right? And when in that second game they chose to ban Deckard, who, I mean, I could see they were looking for like just to kind of shut down our healers, and that's perfectly reasonable, but leaving that Orphea open came with a cost,
Well, it was very decisive. Okay, so someone asked in chat, is FF for Frank's Furters?
No, it is not. But since this is a family-friendly podcast, I will not tell you what it's for. How's that?
This is not a family-friendly podcast. I don't know who the fuck told you that. So, if it's... Are we talking X or R? Because if it's R, let's go with it. If it's X...
No, it's just X. It's R. It's fuckface, and that would be my our Stampy. He's the one that officially got that title.
Nice.
So the rest of us are Pancakes, and he is the fuckface.
Gotcha. Nice. That's funny. Had to ask. Chat's asking. No, it's a funny story. Speaking of family friendly, this is a schlong friendly atmosphere. For Imperious Q's. So I had to throw that there because I see Bowser in the chat.
Love it.
But yeah, Garden Terror was a lot of fun. You guys played that very well from the macro standpoint, from the taking the team fights you needed to, given the objectives that you didn't need, and ultimately I think you had all structures up whenever you completed your game.
Yeah, we were missing maybe mid forward. I don't know, but like I mean, if you got Mule, right?
Yeah.
Like if people aren't conscious of taking down buildings, that's gonna end up going badly.
Well, and
So,
you'll see on the replays very clear that Wait Till 10 was just once you guys got 20, and even before that, like the last 5 minutes of the game, they were rotating as 5. I mean, they were scared for the engages both games due to the wombo potential you guys had showed, and the Illidan just in on the back line getting the quick picks was a good game changer. So, anything else you want to say about map 2?
I'm sorry.
Is there anything else you want to say about map 2?
Nah, it was a good game, and I thought they played well, and I think we just we got a little lucky a couple times, and that ended up being defining. So
Sometimes it falls your way.
yeah,
All right. Well, do you want to give any shout outs before we finish this one
of
up?
course. I continue to be grateful to all the people that put in hard work to create a free league for us, all to play in and keep the dream alive with Heroes. Our opponents, I'm sure, are going to have a better season than us, as they are just a better team, but I'm happy we were able to show up tonight. And of course, you, good sir, for putting in the time to cast us. I imagine in anticipation of our games in a couple weeks. Give yourself that inside data.
Hey, you know, I saw you guys had the earliest game. I was trying to do back-to-backs, and then you guys just so happened to be in my division. So
I mean,
figured
it's like
you-
mere coincidence.
mere
you know?
coincidence. Free scouting's always fun. But yeah, look forward to that, and look forward to seeing you guys throughout the rest of the season. So if that's all your shout-outs, we will wrap it up for the night.
All right, brother. Have a good evening. Thanks again.
All right, you two. See you in the Nexus.
Yes, sir.
All right. Well, that will wrap up our first game of the night. Let's see what time our next match starts. 'Cause we're looking at doing a double header tonight. I think it's like 9:30 is when it starts. Yeah, so I was just going to keep the stream rolling, but I might break, go grab some food, and maybe come back. So we'll plan on doing another stream in about an hour. If you are still around, come by, check it out. Till next time, see you all in the Nexus.